Hey everyone, what is up? Welcome back to Steins Linear Bounded Phenogram. Um, Once again, sorry, it's been a few days. I'm trying to get a more consistent schedule, but I'm back in college this semester, so that throws a wrench in things. At times, and admittedly, my sleep schedule is terrible, which is really not helping. The time when I was kind of doing every other day again was when I had a consistent sleep schedule ironed out. I no longer have a consistent sleep schedule ironed out. So once again, I'll work on that. But one thing I do want to say is I am committing to, obviously, Steins Gate today. We will most likely have Persona 4 tomorrow, because I think Isaac and I are actually going to play Persona 4 here in a few hours. I know most of you don't care about that. Just wanted to let you guys know. And then by the day after that Persona 4 video, I should have another Steins Gate video ready to go. So that's just the plan. I'm going to do my best to stick to it. That's what we got going on right now. I'm going to do the Moeka route. I didn't know what route to do, and I had a commenter recommend the Moeka route. I believe it was Sarkoth, is I think their name. Maybe I should remember the name. He's one of the more consistent. Well, I guess I don't know that it's a he. They're a more consistent commenter. So I should probably know their name. I'm sorry. But they said that the Moeka route is pretty good. So that's just what we're going to do, especially because I was just like perfectly split on the three. So that's enough justification for me. Let's go ahead and jump into it. I do want to say that, especially if this does take place sometime during canon, I'm really looking forward to this route. If it's not just some like silly side route. I mean, it's set in 0.5, almost 0.51, which is definitely a world line that fits within the canon of Steins Gate. So it'd be really interesting if this is kind of maybe Moeka's perspective on events or something like that. But, you know, I guess the easiest way to figure it out is just to hit OK and then jump into it. Yeah, this looks pretty canon. There's no way that's the thumbnail, but...
Moeka!
So it looks like it is definitely going to be her side of the canon. Oh, this is not canon. Not quite.
分かっているだろうな。
私は M4 私は
Jeez. You can't do it. She actually got close to them. Like, she never really had friends or people that cared for her before, and then she kind of ended up as a lab mem, even if it was to be a spy, and she kind of ended up becoming friends with us. I mean, even in canon, there was a bit of hesitation, right? Maybe not this much, but...
Moeka-san. Moeka-san. 来ないで!
Jeez. It felt like she was so distant from the group at times, but I mean, it really meant this much to her, which I suppose isn't really that surprising that it meant this much to her. But there's no way. Was she not able to do it? Or did we go back? I think it went back. Oh, we don't get to see the outcome until later. Oh my. Oh, this is going to be when her and Okabe first met here. That didn't take any time at all. Jeez. The life of Kiryu Moeka. Lots of emails. That is... what a coincidence.
やはり IBN5100 は見つからない。これも機関の差し金かもしれん。
If it wasn't for this massive, like, coincidence, or, well, I guess it was really convergence, right? But whatever. Could you imagine trying to find one person just located in this whole city?
心配するな。この狂気のマッドサイエンティスト、法を隠居魔にかかれば、あんなものを見つけるなど、造作もないことだ。この試練もまた、シュタインズゲートの選択だよ。エル、ブサイ、カンガロー。
Yeah. Sure.
というわけで、ラボメンナンバー005、桐生萌香だ。
何がというわけでだ。ちゃんと説明しろ。
やれやれ。理解力の低い助手を持つと苦労が絶えんな。一体、これ以上何を言えというのだ。
誰が助手だ。というか、そもそもいきなり見ず知らずの人を紹介されてラボメンだって言われても、はいそうですかって納得できるわけないでしょ。
I mean, fair enough, but that's kind of how your introduction went, right?
理由を説明して。理由を。あ、ごめんなさい。あなたが怪しいとかそういうことを言ってるんじゃないから。
Well, you'd be right to think that, but
こっちの素性を話すのが先よね。名前はさっきも名乗ったけど、マキセ・クリスです。アメリカのビクトル・コンドリア大学で研究員をやってて、今は日本に滞在中。あなたは？
桐生萌香。アークディライトっていうヘンプロでアルバイトをしてます。
jeez. I hadn't even really thought about that.
よろしくね、桐生さん。
Obviously, I knew she didn't actually work there, but like, I guess it's weird to think about the fact that, like, she made that up to fool us. Yeah, not quite.
てれー、マユシーはまた女の子のラボメンが増えてとっても嬉しいのです。
Jeez, that's Moeka's worldview. If you can't trust Mayuri, something's a little distorted there. Although I'm guessing we're gonna grow, or as we watch this chapter, we'll see Moeka grow to realize that there was nothing to be suspicious of. Really.
オカリン、どうやってこんな巨乳美女と知り合えたん？僕らまだ30歳じゃないから魔法は使えないはずっしょ。
セクハラ禁止。
Yeah. Okay, that's actually true though.
で、まあこの女、視圧師をスカウトした理由だがな。
視圧師？また変なあだ名を。桐生さん、もし迷惑だったら遠慮なく抗議していいのよ。
She doesn't have the courage to do that.
大丈夫。
I had never even considered that. That's the reason she let the Shining Finger nickname stick. Was to like get them closer so she could infiltrate them. Jeez.
続けるぞ。
I don't know why, I just never really thought about how calculated all of this was.
この女にはだな、我がラボの先兵として失われた IBN5100 の回収に協力してもらう。
失われた。
ちょっと岡部、話を勝手に進めすぎ。桐生さんも戸惑ってるじゃない。
そうだよ。マユシーも置いてけぼりなのです。
少しは自重しる。
そうだな。ラボ面には話さねばなるまい。かつて我が手中にあった愛機について。
It's kind of sad, in a way, seeing her. Like, she wants to participate in this discussion. She really does. It's just, like, she can't find a gap. Meaning she's too scared to, like, jump in somewhere.
あれはラボの運命を握る一大作戦、オペレーションウルドの最中だった。
また始まった。
オカリン、
believes
妄想
him.
設定オツ。
気にしないでね、桐生さん。いつもの病気だから。
I mean, Okabe isn't really hiding anything, like, kind of, I guess. He just doesn't know what's going on. Oh yeah, they hid D-mail from her. Being on guard around her is actually fair. She will whoop you. There can't be anyone normal here is like a very accurate assessment, just not in the way she thinks.
よろしくお願いします。
よろしく。
No, that's an alias. I thought that was her real name. Dang. There's not much intelligence to collect.
だが男だ。
Yeah, it kind of is.
.ではこれより第2次 D メール実験を開始する。
実験って何をするの？
それはだな。
Is this where we're changing? It was when we decided to change Luca's gender, right?
簡単に言うと、過去にメールを送るの。
過去に。
ええ。
助手よ、勝手に俺のセリフを。
あの電話レンジを経由してメールを送ると、過去にメールが送信できるの。
Consider your thunder stolen.
おいクリスティーナ、少しは俺にも説明させろ。
あんたが喋り出すと中二病ネタが止まんないから却下。
そんなことできるわけがないと思う。
いや、できる。なぜならこの電話レンジカッコ仮はタイムマシンだからな。
そんな。
Yeah, that's pretty important to report.
嘘だと思うならば指圧しよう。まずはお前が第一被験者になるのだ。
Oh, I forgot they undid them in what, reverse order? My bad. So it was actually Suzuha, then Moeka, then Luca, then Ferris is the order it happened. So yeah, this is indeed Moeka's, I believe.
私が被験者。
岡部、その言い方だと完全に人体実験じゃない。桐生さんが怯えてる。
Yeah.
桐生さん、大丈夫よ。危ないことじゃないから。
そうなの？
ええ。単に指定したアドレスにメールを送るだけだから。
わかった。
じゃあメール作成を。文面はなるべく簡潔に。文字数制限があるから。
But I don't remember anything. That's not good. That won't change anything.
今よ、送信して。
This is when... Wait, what? It wasn't good enough to change anything. Oh, it wasn't meant to change anything.
"だが事実だ。お前はその目で見た。お前自身がメールを過去に送ったのだ。
それで今ので世界線とかいうのは変わった？
The message has to actually change something.
いや、リーディングシュタイナーは発動しなかった。
つかさ、マジでそんな能力あるん？妄想じゃなくて？
妄想ではない。実際俺は別の世界線にいたのだ。
世界線。
世界線って何なんですか？
アットチャンネルでジョン・タイターを名乗る小手半が言ってる理論だお。
What does this mean?
そうだ。
Okay.
世界線とは。
ストップ。
助手よ、さっきからわざとやってるだろ
何が？
岡部君、詳しく教えて。
もちろんだ。そうだな。マユリ、ケイトはあるか？
あるよ。
では始めるぞ。準備はいいな。
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, he's not actually crazy, but his immense aura.
世界とはいわばケイトのようなものだ。ケイトは小さい糸の集合体になっている。そしてこの小さい糸一つ一つが異なる世界の可能性なんだ。タイターは川とも言っていたが、あれは面的解釈にとらわれかねない。だから今回は糸を使う。
Thing. You just dissed Joan Tider right in front of Joan Tider. Kind of fell.
おそらく世界は一本の大きな毛糸として存在し、その中に小さな糸である無数の可能性、世界線が密集している状態だろう。そしてそのどれかが今我々のいる世界である。ここまではいいか？
なんとなくですけど、わかります。マユシーたちは毛糸の中に住んでるってことなのかな。
マユシ、だいたいそんな感じで OK。
ほんと？やった
ー世界には毛糸のように無数の可能性がある。だが世界は一つしか存在しない。別の世界線に飛ぶ。それは世界が再構成されているだけで、見えざる神の手によっていつの間にか世界線がすり替えられているだけだ。
多世界解釈は否定するの？
Yeah, pretty much.
いや、これはあくまでリーディングシュタイナーを体験したがゆえの。
Okay, he's not quite rejecting it, but
リーディングシュタイナー。
俺に備わっている力で世界線変動を観測できる、この世でただ一つの手段だ。
I'm interested to see Moeka's messages to FB. Right? See, like, what the heck they're thinking after, like, what's going on with him and CERN after that.
つまり糸から糸に飛び移ったのを感じちゃうビクンビクンってことですね。わかります。
表現は変態だが正解だ。例えば誰が PC オタクのスーパーハッカーな世界とそうでない世界はどちらか片方だけが存在できる。 D メールで誰の過去を変えればどちらかの世界線に変動する可能性が高い。そして世界線が変動した後は再び世界が構成し直され、ラボにいるのはただの二次元オタクのダルになっているかもしれん。
結局オタクじゃんか。
In this scenario, yeah.
オタクでないダルなど想像できん。むしろオタクでないダルなどもはやダルではない。
ぐぬぬ、論破された気分だお。
橋田がラボにいない世界なんて世界線もあるかもしれないわね。
Yep.
いい線いってる。
どういう意味だ？
いや、いい世界線だねって話だよ。
I'll pretend I don't know more about this than you guys.
僕、怖いです。
そうね。バタフライエフェクトが心配だわ。
That is a very reasonable thing to be worried about.
バタフライエフェクト。
If only somebody else in this room was a little more worried about the butterfly effect.
北京の蝶の羽ばたきで起きた風がニューヨークでは嵐になる。それと同じで、タイムトラベルで変えた過去がどんなに些細だとしても、後で歴史そのものに影響を与える大きな変化になりかねない。そんな例え話よ。
なんだかワクワクする話にゃ。
言っておくが、今のは全てネタではない。極秘事項だが、実験の目標は D メールでの世界線変動とそれによる事象の変化の観測だ。
もっとも、そこの法王院さん曰く、世界線変動にはほとんど成功してないみたいだけど。
Ouch. Well, that's not true. Actually, hasn't he made 2 at this point? No. Wait. No, he has not yet. The only one he's done... How did they lose the timely machine again? Or the IBM? Not the timely machine. Oh god, it's been a while since Steins again. I don't remember all the details. Which D-mail did that? Because I thought the one with Suzuha wasn't until like August 13th. Actually, no, it was what, August 10th? But that's still before this, right? So how did he lose it? I don't remember. I legitimately do not remember. Thanks. I'll look it up and remember myself, I guess, after this, if it's not explained here. But what? Yeah, no, because I'm almost positive that the Suzuha D-mail was August 10th. Yeah, he actually is. Yeah. Yeah. That's a very fair assumption to make.
マキセさん、
何かしら。
マキセさんはアメリカの大学でどんなことを研究しているの？
大学で？そうね。専攻は脳科学。最近は VR 技術を研究しているわ。
VR 技術。
I guess it makes sense. I feel like everybody knows what that means in 2020, but in 2010, I feel like far fewer people would understand what that
ビ
means.
ジュアルリビルディング。
Wait, what? I guess it has a different meaning in this context. I figured that'd be virtual reality.
わかりやすく言え
Never
ば、
mind.
人の記憶を映像信号、つまりデータに変換する技術よ。
I
逆
guess
に映像データを人に直接記憶させることもできるの。
I guess that goes to show something completely different, actually. Is that in 2010, that wasn't even an abbreviation yet, like a commonly known one at all, right? Because now VR is just virtual reality. Back then, I guess it didn't really have much of an abbreviation, or that was just the abbreviation, and it's since been, like, kind of made something else.
こんな答えでいいかしら。
それじゃあ今はどうして日本に？
To attend a conference and vibe.
何の因果かはわからないけど、タイムマシーンについて講義してくれって依頼があって。
Oh, right, that's the actual reason she was here. Not because of her father's seminar.
年
It's the
齢
one she
は
was giving.
いくつ？
18よ。
大学へはどうして入学したの？
そうね。向こうの学校は能力さえあれば飛び級ができるんだけど、その。
萌歌さん？
What was it starting to feel like an interrogation?
どうした視圧師よ。そんなに助手が気になるのか？
Yeah. But she thinks she got figured out.
実にいい。ラボメンを深く知り、親睦を深めようとするその心意気。視圧師よ。お前は良きラボメンになろうと努めているのだな。お前には特別に、法王院長はとっておきの助手情報を教えてやろう。
Oh boy.
その女のケツには、
I knew it.
もうご飯がある。
ないわそんなもの。見たこともないくせに適当なこと言うな。
もうご飯。
ないからちゃんとこの間確認したから。
The fact that she checked.
ご飯はない。
Oh my god, she sounded so over it.
ないからちゃんとこの間確認したから。
she sounded so over Okabe's. Oh my god, she sounds so over Okabe saying that. She really went out and checked too. That is hilarious. Oh my god.
それは覚えなくていいです。
そう。
なんで残念があるのよ。
確認したのか、モコハン。
Okabe considers that a win.
あ、そうだ。言い忘れていたが、俺の名は法王院長。
それは知ってる。
あんなく。
Shut down.
キリュウさん、ナイス。
それラボメンなら誰でも知ってるネタだし。
ネタではない。我が魂の名だ。
What? Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely see how that would be scary. Oh, her scuffed and dirty apartment. Did she message FB yet? Nope. Yeah, this ought to be a big one. Yikes, that's foul. They straight up said, like, this one is foul. Oh man. Mr. Braun, like, straight up is like saying, is basically saying they're probably gonna try and become your friend. Right? Because Mr. Braun knows this group. And knows that they're not like evil people. And then he's trying to act like they have this hostile intent in saying that I'm the only one here for you. That is so abusive. Golly. a message from this morning. Oh, snap. Is this when we came in and Moeka, like, tried to steal it? No, wait, didn't she? No, that's not what happened. We live here, fool.
萌香さん、てってるー。どうしたの？こんな早い時間に来るなんて。
Man, you better have come up with an excuse.
目が覚めてすることがなかったから。
That's a pretty good one, I guess.
そうなんだ。早起きだね。
椎名さんも早いね。
Yeah.
まゆしーはコミマの衣装作りのために泊まり込みをしていたのです。
Yeah, I guess that's kind of bad timing on Moeka's part, but there's pretty much always somebody here.
それでね、じゃーん！ついに完成したの。
What?
ほら、見て見て。今回の衣装はね、ライネットかけるの。
Her genuine enthusiasm. It kind of keeps the phone away from getting destroyed, huh? Because that's just the kind of person she is. Nobody, I mean, people don't see you as like a valueless person, right? Which is what Moeka seems to think. I love how I was talking as if I was talking to Moeka for a second. Right? People don't see Moeka as like this valueless person, which is how she sees herself. So she doesn't feel like she's worthy of people coming up and talking to her, but which is why Mr. Braun kind of in a way had to reinforce that maybe she is kind of only worth, you know, worth anything in for CERN, and that's why, I mean, only FB cares. No, it's not some evil intent. Ugh.
Sheena さん。
なに？萌香さん。
私、人と話すの。
I mean, that's kind of facts, but...
だから、その...
What?
少し離れていてほしい。
Yeah, you're really bad at talking to people if you think that's gonna work.
あ、そうなんだ。気づかなくてごめんね。そういうところ、まゆしーの悪い癖だね。
Mary feels bad about it.
それじゃあ、まゆしーは朝ごはんでも食べてよっかな。萌香さん、何かあったら遠慮なく言ってね。
The heck, it's 7 a.m. Felt bad. Aw, gonna email her. That's really sad. She's never actually had friends before.
れ、萌歌さんからメールだ。そっか、そうだったんだね。
And now you don't have a choice. Mayuri's gonna make you have a friend.
さっきの発言なんだけど、撤回させて。
She wants the chance at having some friends.
メールにも書いた通り、本当はラボメンのみんなと仲良くなりたいと思ってるの。
She basically just had her golden chance to do it. She could have let Mayuri go for breakfast and destroyed it and then left. But, I mean, there's definitely some part of Moeka that really wants to be friends with all of these people.
本当によかった。それじゃあね、はいこれ、マユシーの大好物、ジューシー唐揚げナンバー1、一緒に食べよう。あれ、もしかして唐揚げ嫌いだった？
I don't know why that's so
そうじゃな
funny.
くて、どうして優しくしてくれるの？
I knew she was gonna say something like self-deprecating like that.
私はさっきあなたにひどいことを言ったのに。
そんなの簡単だよ。
She's gonna say we're friends.
だってね、さっき
Or
まで
something
ラ
like
ボに一
that.
人きりで寂しかったから、萌香さんが来てくれて、マユシーはとっても嬉しかったのです。ねえねえ、
Not
萌香
quite
さん。
to the extent, but
何？
あのね、マユシーは萌香さんともっともっと仲良くなりたいな。
I knew she'd say something like that. Is gonna make Moeka question whether what she's doing is right or not.
私には
Oh
そんな風
no.
に思ってもらう資格はない。
That's terrible. That's a terrible way to think.
そんなことないよ。
だって私は
萌香さん、
何？
萌香さんは優しいね。
そんなことない。
だってさっきマユシーがしょんぼりしてたら心配してくれたのです。
I mean, that's true.
萌香さんみたいな人がラボメンになってくれて嬉しいな。ラボに来てくれてありがとう。
Mayuri doesn't even realize the impact that these words are probably having on Moeka right now. She'd never doubt FB. That's my area, alright. This is so unbelievably foul. Oh my god. Jeez. This is so manipulative. This is just terrible. Oof. Did not send it, I'm guessing. No, your gut feeling is right. She just doesn't want to doubt FB. But FB is blatantly lying to her. Just sleeping on the floor? Why do the messages always cut off? Oh,
あな
right.
た一体私に何の恨みがあるの？
別に何もない。
じゃあそうやって毎回のように睨みつけてくる理由は何なのよ。
Oh, that's an email. Hello.
理由もないのにそういう態度は失礼だと思うんだけど。
I like them both. I'll just go with this one. Forgot about their beef for a second.
ないわけじゃない。
だったらはっきり言ったらどうなの？
わかった。それじゃあはっきり言わせてもらう。マキセ・クリス。君は
Nope.
セルンは知ってるよね。
Yikes.
率直に言うと、私は君がセルンのスパイなんじゃないかと思ってる。
You got the wrong person. Nope. It is.
あら、キリュウさん、おはよう。もしかしてラボに行くところ？それなら一緒に。
Oh.
聞きたいことがあるの。
She was trying to escape that scenario.
さっきあなたたちが話していたセルンの話は
セルンの話？
そう、 マキセさんがセルンのスパイという話。
There's no way Suzuha does not get suspicious from this.
聞いてたの？桐生さん、あなたまでそんなこと言うの？もしかして岡部か橋田から聞いた？確かにセルンは素粒子の研究機関にもかかわらずタイムマシンの研究をしている。マキセ・クリス、君はやっぱり。
No.
誤解しないで。橋田がハッキングしたのよ。岡部に言われてね。私もたまたまそこに居合わせた。
This is
そして知っ
100%
てしま
truth.
った。常識的に考えて私がセルンのスパイだなんてありえないわ。ヨーロッパに行ったことすらないのよ。
Yeah?
とにかく私はセルンとは無関係だし、
And this is why
天
the
音
ra-
さんに恨まれる理由なんて全くないつもりよ。
She's gonna tell Mr. Braun, and this is gonna be why the raid gets ordered. Yikes.
桐生萌香だったよね。マキセ・クリスがセルンのスパイであるにしろないにしろ、彼女には気をつけて。
Yeah, she knows a lot about CERN.
マキセさんは今の話をどう思う？
It's a load of crap.
だ
It's all
って
cat.
言われても、逆に私が聞きたいぐらいだわ。そもそも天音さんはどういった理由で私をセルンのスパイだと疑っているのかしら。
I can understand why she thought it. Honestly, I definitely get why she thought that, even if obviously it was not correct. They just talking out loud.
ちょっと待って。どこで私の父がドクター中鉢だって知ったの？
That's a good point.
私、編集プロダクションでアルバイトしてるから。
ああ、なるほど。
That was a really good excuse. No, I'm not like, approving of, lying to her face like that, but that was a pretty good lie, I'm not gonna lie.
天音さんもそれをどこかで知って、それで父のタイムマシン研究とセルンの研究がつながっているかもって思ったわけね。なるほど。確かに筋は通ってる。
Nope. Her information is just from the future.
確かに私の父はタイムマシンの研究をしているわ。でもそれが私とセルンとのつながりになるかといえば、答えはノー。そもそも私がラボでタイムマシンの研究をしているのは父のためじゃないし、ましてやセルンのためでもない。単純に自分の探求心のため。
Yeah?
そうなの。
でもね、本当のところどうなんだろう。タイムマシン研究は父のためじゃないとは言ったけど、 もしかしたら父に認められたいからなのかも。
Jeez. That's also kind of depressing. This has been a kind of just very depressing chapter with lots of really sad character backstory, like additions. Obviously, mainly to Moeka, but now we've got Kurisu as well. Obviously, she was doing it for her own curiosity, which we know, but I mean, I'd say it's very likely that a part of it was doing it to impress her father, which is why she wanted to meet her father in what? Shuadori, whatever the place was. She wanted to meet her father again, probably, and probably to let him know what she was doing.
私もその気持ちはよくわかる。
I never realized how alike they were in that regard. They actually do both understand that feeling.
桐生さんも？
私も誰かに必要とされたくて必死に頑張ってしまうことがあるから。
Yeah, pretty much.
いえ、違う。深い意味はなくて。
桐生さん、サンクス。ちょっと嬉しかったわ。
嬉しい。どうして？
Knowing that somebody else is like her.
最近いろいろあったから。なんだろう。気持ちがわかるって言ってもらえて嬉しいみたい。
Yeah, that's... I mean, I'd imagine that has to feel pretty nice. Knowing that somebody else knows your struggle.
私、今日はもう帰る。
え、ちょっと桐生さん？
She just left. Oh my god. She's slowly being won over. Oh jeez. Wait, what? Did she chuck that thing? How did she read the email then? Oh, what is this, like a nightmare? Tell me it's like in this dream it's gonna be Mayuri and Kurisu or something.
萌歌さんが来てくれてとっても嬉しかったのです。
萌歌さん、ありがとう。
Oh jeez. So now she's dreaming like, what if, you know, I guess what if I'd met them earlier? Would they have been my reason to live instead of that email? Because I feel like that's kind of subliminal messaging, like the hidden messaging here, right? Is that it's a new reason for her to live, or maybe one that she wished had been the original reason for her to live. And she's having a hard time accepting this as a reason to live, which is why she was denying it and why she ran away, you know? Jeez. And then she snaps out of it. Yeah. So it's probably the lab mems, yeah. Oh, one of them is. Jeez, that's kind of foul. No, don't send this. If you hit send, I mean, all the friends that you're gaining, obviously, I mean, you're gonna have to turn on them. I think that's maybe what she's realizing, is that this doesn't end well for that group if she sends out this message. And obviously it makes sense, but man, I hate how adamantly she's like denying any possibility of FB lying. Right? And she keeps grasping onto that lifeline. Even though like a whole new buoy has been thrown to her. You know? Oh no.
おお、指圧師ではないか。
Figured he would have responded, honestly.
もうオカリン、指圧師じゃなくて萌香さんだよ。
ふぅよく来たな、指圧師よ。集合時刻を3分も過ぎているから、おじけづいて逃げたのかと思ったぞ。
遅れてごめんなさい。
構わん、指圧師よ。すべてはシュタインズゲートの選択だからな。
ごめんなさい。
You know, now that I think about it, that's actually pretty much true. Everything is just the choice of Steins Gate in a way.
ふぅはははははドクペでも飲むか？
Why'd he stop the laugh?
大丈夫。
そうか。わかった。
オカリン、緊張しすぎだよ。
そうか。わかった。
同じこと2回言ってる。
聞きたいことって何？
え？まあ、なんだ？とりあえず座るがいい。
What is it? Did this happen in the game? I don't even remember.
ごめんね、萌香さん。オカリンはこんなに緊張してるけど、別に大した話じゃないから安心してほしいのです。
何を言うのだ、マユリよ。これから俺がする話は組織との最終決戦にも影響を及ぼしかねない。いわば世界の命運を左右する話と言っても過言ではない内容だぞ。
ほらほら、オカリンはラボのリーダーなんでしょ。だったらビシッとかっこよく言うべきだよ。
You see how this will make Moeka a bit nervous?
そんなことは分かっている。いいか、よく見ておけ。うわほん。なんだ、視圧しよう。
I said,
昨日クリスと何かあったのか？実はな、昨日ラボにやってきたクリスが何やら落ち込んでいたのでな、少し事情を聞いてみたのだが、クリス曰く視圧師が話している途中で突然走り去っていってしまったから、何か怒らせるようなことを言ってしまったのではないかと
I don't think it's
心
that.
配していたのだ。
I don't think it's that she upset her. It's more that she was so nice to her, right? And it was genuinely happy because of Moeka. And she just felt like she didn't deserve that, and that there was probably that cognitive dissonance between what she's being told by FB and what she is seeing from this group. FB is telling Moeka that this is some evil group, right? Who's trying to deceive her and mislead her, right? Moeka clearly is not so sure about that, and keeps seeing how nice they're being to her and how kind they are and how they're just normal people, right? And how she's even making some of them happy. And there's this cognitive dissonance between she has all this trust in FB, right? And if she keeps seeing everybody, happy and not being nice to her, that means that FB is lying to her. And I think instead of confronting that possibility, she just ran away. That's what I think it was.
「目の前にいるというのになぜ見える？」
萌香さんも面と向かってこういうこと話すのが恥ずかしいんだよ。
True, you were the
オカリン
one.
と一緒。
You were the one just stuttering, Brody.
いや、俺は断じて恥ずかしがってなどいない。してふむ、なるほど、そういうことだったのか。だったらそう伝えておく。きっとあいつも安心するだろう。しかしまったく小心者だな、ジョシュは。機関を相手に一人で立ち回る俺の強胆さを少しは見習うべきだ。
Yeah. And you can't really tell FB, or then you're also betraying FB. I like this one a little more. They're both pretty good, though. Single person she can call a friend. The thing is, there are plenty of people she could call a friend. But
どうした視圧しよ
she
う。
is
おい、大丈夫か？
definitely caught in this situation where she really can't tell anyone how she feels. Because, I mean, if she tells, like, Okabe she feels bad for being a spy sent to infiltrate them, and she's trying to deceive them and break their time machine, that wouldn't go over very well. But if she told FB that, I don't think you're right, this group isn't what you think it is, then she could very well lose FB, right? Which is the person who literally stopped her from, going over the edge. So she is really caught in a hard place. I mean, obviously, I know it sounds easy for me to say, oh, well, she could have friends. She could befriend all of these people. But that would be so hard in that kind of situation.
ごめんなさい。少しぼーっとしてた。
ねえねえ、萌香さん。あのね、まゆしーは時々、萌香さんが何か悩んでいるように見えるのです。
Mayuri is really good at recognizing that.
未熟だな、視圧しよう。わずかな悩みは、土壇場で反応を鈍らせる。これは、長年期間と渡り合ってきた、俺の経験則だ。
It's a weird way to say it, but it sounds like he's gonna say, when you've got this stuff on your mind, you're not you. I'm guessing this is gonna lead into him saying he's willing to help alleviate this. Yep.
洗いざらい吐くがいい。
Yeah. Oh my god, he straight up told her not to come to the lab? Yikes.
私は大丈夫。
That's a terrible mistake, Moeka, but I don't know what else she can really do. Regret?
So そっか。まゆしーの勘違いだったみたい。ごめんね。
It really wasn't,
そう
though.
勘違い。大丈夫。何も悩んではいない。
She knows you're lying. No.
お前。これを持って大塚駅の南口に行け。以上だ。質問は受け付けん。中身も見るな。
Alright.
それで後始末はどうするんだ？特に死体の処理は厄介だぞ。
Jeez. They murked that man. Pew, pew.
大丈夫だ。後の処理は例の部隊に任せてある。
各自個別に撤収しろ。12日、0830ポイントガンマにて再合流する。
They were really organized, which obviously we knew, but geez. Wouldn't be surprised if it's like the murder weapon. Oh, documents? Never mind. Probably whatever the scientist was trying to hide from them. Hey, that says Chaos Head. Are these Chaos Head characters or something? Is this just a big Chaos Head reference? How did I never notice this? I know I noticed these people, but how did I not notice it say Chaos Head Noah? Literally right behind it. What is Chaos Head Noah? That's another question. I know what Chaos Head is, but what is Noah? I feel like I've heard of it. Is it like a side game? Kind of like this game or My Darling's Embrace? Because I don't think it's considered mandatory playing. Whatever, off topic.
Hello.
こんにちは。
私たちこれからラボに行くところなの。萌香さんもそうでしょ？
Peer pressured.
まったく岡部にも困ったものよね。こっちの都合なんか全然考えないでメールしてくるんだから。
岡部くんからの。
When you get that message, oh, that's not gonna help her confidence. Did she get it? Or like if she didn't, oh, she did get it. Never mind. I thought like she didn't get it, and I'm like, oh no, that's just terrible. That, I mean, I can imagine that would feel that feeling of maybe they aren't really here for me and they're hiding something, but she did get the message, so never mind.
ねえねえ萌香さん、せっかくだし一緒に行こうよ。
でも
And she just wants to go home and sleep.
ああ、そろそろ行かないと遅刻するかも。
ほら、行こう行こ
よーし、全員揃ったようだな。
一番最後に登場した遅刻者が何偉そうにしてんだか。
Are you gonna call a meeting and then be late to it?
遅刻したのではない。主役とは遅れて登場するものだと昔から決まっているのだ。いわばこれもすべて予定調和。シュタインズゲートの選択というわけだ。
言い訳オツ。
他のみんなは？
おお、バイト選手は用事、フェイリスはバイト、ルカ子は神社の手伝いだそうだ。まったく世界の命運を左右する会議だというのにあいつらは
しょうがないよ。いきなりの会議だったんだから。
For real.
そ
Thank
う
you.
そう。みんなオカリンほど暇じゃないんだよ。
Very true.
ではこれより第2357回目の円卓会議を開催しようと思う。
2357th?
メールでは第1978回目になっていた件について。
上司のくせに細かいことを。
誰が助手だ？誰が？
どう見ても開始早々相変わらずのグダグダっぷりです。本当にありがとうございました。今
日はどんなお話をするのかな。 マユシーは毎回難しくてちんぷんかんぷんなのです。
すまん。助手のせいで話が横道にそれた。
Placing the blame on someone else.
よく言うわよ。
でだ、今日の議題なんだが、我々はこのままタイムマシン研究を続けていくべきなのか否かということに焦点を絞って話し合いたい。
And take long. Jeez. What the heck is she gonna do? Skillfully manipulate?
私はタイムマシン研究はやめるべきではないと思う。
ほほう、どういう風の吹き回しだクリスティーナ。最初はこの研究に懐疑的だったではないか。
クリスティーナ言うな。まあその話は今は置いておくわ。今はね。
Why is it like zoomed in like that? The strip there. Oh, because it was gonna do that. I had a feeling it might.
どうしてお前は研究を続ける気になったのだ？
単純に好奇心っていうのが一番の理由。
We're gonna get like Daru here and then Mayuri here.
二つ目の理由としては、今までに行ってきた D メールの実験で発生したタイムパラドックスの
ちょっといい？
そもそもこの D メールがあればいくらでも
Oof, she just got ignored, didn't she?
パラドックスが起こったところで何も怖くはないはずだ。
She's just gonna get ignored.
問題はパラドックスが起こったところで私たちはそれに気づけないってことよ。だからこそ
矛盾しているな。それではまるでお前は実験をやめたがっているように聞こえるが、最初に実験は続けるべきだと言ったのはどこの誰だった？
Well, she can want to go forward, but want to go forward with caution.
誰もや
Or
めるなんて言
mutually
ってない。
exclusive.
慎重に進めようと言っとろうが。あんたの考えなしの実験には危なっかしくて付き合いきれないのよ。
Means you gotta be loud. Or email. I guess that works.
その点に関しては俺のリーディングシュタイナーがあるから心配無用だ。
This is just turning into a debate between Okabe and Kurisu.
心配無用って言われても実際に確たる証拠がないから心配してるんじゃない。
Jeez. I hope he doesn't keep ignoring it, but I think he probably is going to. And they're just gonna keep going back and forth, yeah.
しかしこればかりは俺の主観でしか証明できないのだ。
She has to jump in verbally.
だったら何か別のアプローチを考えてみない？例えば
You have to say something.
ねえねえ萌香さん、大丈夫？
She wants to say something, but she's too nervous to do so.
なんだかさっきからオカリンたちに言いたいことがあるみたいだけど。
That would be correct.
大丈夫？
You can. Oh my goodness. You can accept help.
言いたいことはちゃんと聞いてもらった方がいいと思うな。
でも二人の邪魔するの悪い。
ねえねえ、二人とも。
Oh my.
マユリなんだ突然。
That really did come out of nowhere. That was bold.
どうしたの？
萌香さんが言いたいことがあるみたいだから聞いてあげてほしいな。二人とも話に熱中しすぎだよ。萌香さんが何か言いたそうにしてるのちっとも気づかないんだもん。
And that she sent Okabe 2 emails.
あ、そうだったの？ごめん、萌香さん。ちょっと熱くなりすぎてたわ。
いいだろう、指圧しよう。お前が考えた世界に混沌をもたらす方法、しかと聞かせてもらおうではないか。さあ、話すがいい。
よかったね、萌香さん。
Now she's gonna be.
また
Maybe now she'll be a little too nervous to talk, though. Yeah, I mean, it's small, but the fact that, you know, Mayuri would do something like that, like she said, has absolutely zero benefit to Mayuri. She could have just pretended she didn't see that, you know? You know, it's not really helping her to do this. And she's actively deceiving this group. I mean, that cognitive dissonance has to be terrible.
萌香さん？どうしたの？顔色が悪いわよ。
ちょっと風に当たってくる。
Jeez. She can't even like go through with this.
なあ、
She's
どう
realizing
した？
that
何か言いたいことがあったんじゃないのか？
oh my goodness. Kind of like this one. I don't think it matters too much, but like the difference, but in a way this kind of feels like her reaching out a little bit. And even if I doubt it changes anything. I mean, unless they have different routes for the routes, but I highly doubt that. Oh. Man. This is gonna make it all the more difficult for Moeka.
よかった。ここにいたんだ。
They went out looking for her.
どうしてあなたたちが。
萌香さん、急にラボを飛び出しちゃうから心配して探しに来たんだよ。
岡部と橋田に連絡しとくわ。萌香さんは見つかったからラボに戻れって。
They were all looking.
ごめんなさい。
別に謝るようなことじゃないよ。
そうそう。私だってたまにラボを飛び出したくなるようなことがあるもの。主に岡部のせいでね。
どうして？
Oh no.
どうしてみんな、こんな私に優しくしてくれるの？
I hate that she feels that way.
だって私は
萌香さん、どうしてなんて聞かないでよ。理由なんてないよ。だってマユシーたちはラボメンなんだよ。
そうね。ラボメンであり仲間だもの。
Yikes, that one's gotta kind of sting, because she's not really an ally.
でも私はラボのために役立つことなんて
How
何
many
一つしていない。
how many useful things have, at this point, Ferris or Mayuri or Luca done? Pretty much nothing. It's just a group of friends and a few scientists that are actually useful, but
こんなの仲間とは言えない。
萌香さん、マユシーはね、仲間ってそういうことじゃないって思うのです。
this is a pretty good one. This might end up as the thumbnail. Either this or the nightmare on the roof.
利害関係や利用価値、そんなもので集まるのが仲間だっていうのなら、私はとっくの昔にラボを去ってるわよ。
Yeah, that's fair.
うんうん。マユシーだってオカリンやクリスちゃんたちの研究に何一つ役立ってないよ。
でも利害関係じゃないっていうのならラボメンって何？
Being friends. I really like this CG. You can see, like, there's a lot of emotion, like, in everybody's faces, I guess. You can kind of see that Karisu has that smile and to try and comfort her. Mayuri's, bent down, like looking her in the eyes, like, again, smiling, trying to be, being gentle in general. And Moeka's just like in shock, right? She doesn't know what to think at this point.
私を追いかけたところで何の意味もないのにどうして？
Because they're all friends. They all care about each other.
それはね、萌香さんがお友達だからなのです。
友達？
そうね。ラボメンをどう表現するかって言われたら、私も友達っていう表現がベストだと思うわ。
友達？羨ましい。
Are you envious? You're friends too.
萌香さん、そうじゃないでしょ。
萌香さんもラボの一員なんだから、マユシーたちの友達だよ。
私が友達？
そう、友達。
そうじゃなきゃ、こんなに必死になって探したりしないわよ。
I was about to say that.
あれ、萌香さん、もしかして泣いてるの？
First time ever having a friend.
ちょっとなんで？私たち、何か悪いこと言った？
Oh, it's more like you said everything right.
違うの。嬉しくて
きなり泣くから、ちょっと驚いちゃったわ。
ごめんなさい。
はい。このハンカチ、よかったら使って。
So in this world line, she finally made that, like, revelation. It makes me, like, it really makes me wonder what's gonna happen at the end. Right? Because we know on, what, August 13th, they raid the lab. I don't think there's any way Moeka can pull that trigger, right? There's no way. There's no way. That'd be a terribly sad ending if she did. I don't know how they're getting out of that situation if she doesn't, given that the other rounders are there, and they even have Suzuha pinned down now. But this moment is too touching. I mean, to me, for one, I think it's very touching, but if you're Moeka, who's been desperately craving a friend or a reason to live, or somebody to accept you, right? Your whole life. This isn't, you know, something she's gonna forget in 3 days.
友達なんだから、名前でいいよ。
名前。
そう。マユシーは、萌香さんに名前で呼んでほしいのです。
まゆりさん。
Dang, didn't even say Mayushi. That's more fun to say.
萌香さんが名前で呼んでくれた。嬉しいな。
さあ、そろそろラボに帰りましょう。
Yeah?
オカリンとダルくん、すごく心配してたもんね。
Problem is she doesn't have a way out. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this episode up here in a second, but oh, wait. Oh my goodness. They went crazy on the emails last night. There are a lot of messages here. Oh man. He's like finally happy, but I mean, his fate is too cruel. You can't get out of this predicament that easy. It's by the power of friendship. Well, yet, at least. Oh, snap. Kind of unreliable. He can be really weird. Yeah, that's a pretty good description of him. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Cat. Oh, snap. She's trying to keep that secret. She's trying to keep that under wraps. Okay. Okay, I think I gotta wrap it up here. Okay, this was a really good episode. I really liked this. I think I've brought it up a few times that I really do like Moeka's character. On the fundamental level, I just feel like a lot of the time she doesn't get a ton of development. Or she didn't get a ton of development time throughout the games, right? I liked what was there, but there wasn't really much there, right? I mean, at times she kind of felt like a plot device, you know? Actually, most of the time she kind of felt like a plot device in the first Steins Gate. And in Steins Gate 0, she just kind of randomly, briefly jumped in once or twice. Again, to help out other characters, typically. Help out, or actively harm, I guess. Actively help most of the time. But, I really like seeing the character depth that we're getting here. Because I don't know what it is. I just really like Moeka. Again, I kind of like all of the Steins Gate characters, but I mean, the important part is Moeka isn't really an exception. And I'm really liking what I'm seeing so far and her backstory and how much they've added to it, because they really have added a lot in this past hour, 50 minutes roughly. And I'm sure in the next, roughly 2 hours, I think most of the routes are about 4 hours long. I'm sure in the next 2 hours there will be plenty more added. I don't really have a ton to say. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to continuing on with this. So we should be back on this within a day or two, especially given that I'm really enjoying it. I don't think there's going to be a situation like with the Luca route where I found the first half pretty boring, to be quite frank. That didn't happen here. So I think it'll be much easier for me to want to jump into Steins Gate pretty soon. So hopefully we have an episode within 2 days. That's the idea. 2, maybe 3. Figured I'd let you guys know that's the plan still. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this episode up. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I did, because I really did enjoy this episode. I've enjoyed, again, kind of like with most Steins Gate, I've really enjoyed pretty much all of it. The first half of Luca's route I did not enjoy, but that's just because it was a retread of something I've seen. If I hadn't seen that ending, I'm sure it would have been fine and I would have enjoyed it. But I did see it, and it was just a complete retread of that. I think that might be like the only episode of Steins Gate that I actively disliked. But this one was just like a top tier episode to me, like one of my favorites. That if, years from now I ever decide to rewatch an episode of Linear Bounded Phenogram, there's a pretty good chance that this is, or, if I watch a few episodes, there's a good chance that this is one of them. I think the first 2 episodes were really, really good. There's a good chance that is one of them. This first half could very well be one of them. I really liked Mr. Bronze route, but I kind of doubt either of those episodes would be one of them. I really liked the route for what it was, but I don't think it was like top of the top tier, right? Okay, I'm rambling again, but my point was this was one of my favorite episodes of the whole game, probably top 3, I'd say. If not top 3, certainly like top 4, I'd say. I was about to extend that to 5, but there's like 8 episodes, so, you know, that's not really saying much. I'm wrapping up the video for real now. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. There should be another episode within 2 to 3 days. I hope I'll see you guys there. Feel free to tune in for Persona 4, as always. I know most of you aren't going to actually tune in, but you're more than welcome to. Yeah, peace.